hey there. I'm going to show you how to get this Pompadour Pixie hairstyle right now. It's faux, but it's pomp, and we're going to try it. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you see my hair in any type of twist, braid, or updo, it is because my hair is filthy dirty. So tip number one is these updo type styles are better suited for dirty hair or textured hair. You at least need some sort of product as your base so that you can create volume and so that your style will hold. So I have a little bit of this big sexy hair. It's called Big Boost, and it's like a pomade wax. And when you put this on your roots or in your hair, even on your tips, it creates some built-in texture, which is really helpful when you're wanting to create voluminous, dang it. I'm always trying to say big words, guys. It helps when everything's falling apart. It helps to create volume in your hairstyle. I will show you how. So aside from having some product to give you some built-in volume, you also want to go in and create a little bit more of a foundation and stability with your volume by back combing, also known as teasing. Really, no rhyme or reason. You're just gonna back comb your roots in a messy, inconsistent way like so. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Voila! It's so beautiful. So anyways, you get the idea. You're gonna wanna build in some teasing and texture so that this hairstyle can hold itself. From here, I like to do a little sheen of spray wax just so we can bring back some smoothness but also keep the hold. So I'm just gonna do a little tiny coat across the perimeter of the craziness. Then I take my comb and I'm very, very lightly just smoothing around the perimeter of this ginormous bouffant you have going on. And you can apply more spray wax or hairspray if needed. You don't want your hair to get crispy though, because we're gonna be manipulating it, and hairspray, once it breaks down, it's just no fun to work with. Now here is where the bobby pins come into play. You're gonna wanna pick like 2 or 3. You don't wanna, don't even give yourself the option of having 4 or 5, because if you have that many bobby pins, they're gonna show in your hair and you've done it wrong. So you should just start over. So I have a bobby pin prepped and ready in my hand. And I'm gonna take my big bouffant and gather it all together very loosely and then pull it back. And then I'm gonna take that end and I'm gonna start to twist it. And then it will curl up on itself. And I'm gonna tuck that under like a French twist. Now for the hard part, this bobby pin. A lot of people will think that you just shove a bobby pin in and that's what it does, but you wanna open your bobby pin like that. And then that gives 2 little tips to wedge into and hold your hair. So I'll do this really slowly so hopefully you can see. But just take on top of that and dig it and twist. See? And then just push it in. Like that. So you see it has kind of a really cool swoosh action, like that French twist. But basically you have the really awesome pump, the pompadour, but then you're able to twist and hide your ends in there. And I kind of recommend using at least 1 more bobby pin just to secure for backup, to make sure that you don't lose any of that security or that hold. So I'm just going to take one and place it in the back. So now that my twist is all secure, I'm going to kind of pull out a little bit more volume. You can use a comb for safety. I'm just going to kind of loosen this up a little bit, give it a little bit more shape and volume, and then I'm going to secure it with some more spray wax or a hairspray. Now would be an appropriate time to use hairspray because you're going to spray it and leave it and not touch it. But if you're reworking it at all, do not use hairspray. It dries, it gets crispy. You don't want that. Yeah, I'm just kind of smoothing out some of these flyaways that I know get out of hand. It's really fun and playful, kind of like a pompadour meets barrel curl. As far as the rest of your hair, it's really up to you. You can curl, you can smooth. I just like to keep mine fuss-free, tuck it behind my ears and leave it. I wouldn't do anything that's too distracting because this is kind of like the focal point of the hairstyle, so you don't want to have anything that's competing with that. But other than that, that is as simple as it is to get a faux pompadour for your pixie. I hope you found this tutorial informative and helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in a comment below. If you give it a try, tag me, #WhippyCake, so I can see your pixie parade hairstyles. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe though. We'll see you next time. Bye.